Oh man, I need to go over this case. You want to talk about a strange and bizarre case. Now, I did happen to come across this looking up on the Texas serial killer. Texas serial killer. The cactus serial killer. Not only that, I got a thing up from Reddit. I mean, this all just came up out of nowhere. And I love bizarre, insane cases. I mean, not to be disrespectful to the missing and get my own enjoyment out of it, but when stuff like this comes up, man, holy crap. I mean, but how did I think of it? This came up on Reddit, but I didn't look up on it. I just seen an update, and it was on a podcast, and then I go into the cactus thing, looking for a cactus killer, or a nickname cactus killer. This came up, and when it did come up, I'm thinking, what the hell? I'm like, this is on that damn, on Reddit, I'm thinking. And I'm like, wow, what the hell is really going on here? So, I mean, so the cactus, I pressed in the name, and I got this. And I believe, yeah, this guy is still missing from 2413, I believe it is. And these two of the people that are involved, of course, he's the missing person. I guess this was, you know, I would say his high school sweetheart, as you can see. They met when they were 16, 15 years old. After high school, the couple lived in Fort Worth, Texas until the early 2000s. Early 2012. Now, I mean, looking at this photo, and coming down to this photo, I don't know. Kind of don't look like him, but supposedly, I don't know, let me get that back up there. Yeah, you got a little meat on the bones here, and smiling here. He looks a little under the weather, lots of weight. So I'm gonna say that he might have been getting heavy on drugs. But I don't know, it doesn't say much about the drug abuse, that he could have done it. He could have been hallucinating. But, I mean, he got this job as an oil service, Renegade Oil Services, obviously working on oil rigs or something, or maybe the oil lines, as you can see there, coming up out of the ground, maybe. That's what I'm getting. But, yeah, he got supposedly caught up on meth. Of course, I never touched that stuff, and I wouldn't know. I mean, I'd have to look into it. I never did look into it, but they say this can make you hallucinate. I don't know. He could have been on something else, or he just got caught up in the wrong bad crowd of people. I mean, they ended up having a baby. And one night here, it says he stayed out all night the previous night. His wife worrying. Maybe partaking in drugs, something he had trouble with the past and dealt with recent relapse. I mean, obviously this guy must have been on some good drugs throughout his high school maybe, years. Got into an argument with his girlfriend. He grabbed his keys, wallet, cell phone, and wall charger. Now, this is what I don't get. He grabs the wall charger because he's going to go spend the night at someone's house. In this story, the wife, it says, talking to this guy's brother, his name is Kyle. Now like I said, this is where it gets bizarre. Regardless of who or what killed him, or I think my thoughts and theories on this guy did get kidnapped, thrown in a car, and taken away. He's definitely got muscled out and taken away in a vehicle. But who and why and but from where? They say that this girlfriend could have had a part in this. The brother was also said to have been a part of it, but they put him on a friggin' polygraph test and he passed. Doesn't say if she got on it. It leaves her out, but this is where, I don't know, man. It don't say much about the relationship, just that they had quarrels over drugs or something stupid like this. But he takes the wall charger, as you can clearly see right here, and decided to leave the home at 11:53 p.m. And he got low on gas. He called his father. And all in all, to make a long story short, he runs out of gas. And he starts calling, right, his brother. I think, it says that he calls his girlfriend, but I think she answered the phone once maybe, and then after that she wouldn't answer the phone no more. When the brother called, no, I think the brother called, sorry. The brother called the girl, the wife. And she's like, and this is where it gets very, like, what the F moment. So when the brother called, said, hey, I need, your man's broke down, I need the gas cans or whatever. He's talking to her, telling her, all right, I'll leave the gas cans outside. She's going to decide to go take a bath or something. Leaves the gas can on the front porch. And says, I ain't going to be near the phone. I got to put it on the charger. In the car. Now tell me why. Why? I don't understand this. People knowing that they need their frickin' phones these days. And if they didn't have a home phone, which don't sound like they did, they just had cell phones. But still, why don't they have an extra charger in the house? Me, I got 2, 3, 4, 5 freaking chargers in this house. One breaks, oh damn, I gotta go get my extra one. I got one in the kitchen, I got one in the room, my wife's got one on her side, she got one in the car, the kids, I gotta constantly keep giving my kids chargers because they break them, because they're playing on the stupid things. And I tell them all the time, if it's on the charger, you don't use it. You're gonna break the wire. And what do they do later on? Break the wire. It gets loose, in the port. But these people only had one. And the guy took it. So she put this stuff in the car. So they only have 2, Just one in the car, one in the house. Which that is kind of friggin' brain dead if you ask me. So it goes on to say that, he's here at this spot. He ends up breaking down. What is it? Since it was late and long, exhausting drive from that point forward. Yeah, then, he did call her, because she was telling him, why don't you go stay at your brother's? But he was insisting to go stay at his father's, which was a 3-hour drive. So everything turns muddled with a confusion timeline that doesn't entirely make sense. That's right. The guy, and then it goes on to say, wait a minute, I gotta go to one thing. Key's wallet. Now the question is, did he have money in his wallet? Obviously he didn't, or he just didn't want to stop for gas. He had his wallet. It's like, dude, go get yourself some gas. But just because it was a heated argument, he must have not even thought of gas. Sometimes I've done that till I see the damn light come on, though. And if modern cars have a gas light that comes on, and I know I don't care how pissed off I am, I see that light come on, and go, oh shit. I've broke down too many times with gas, thinking, oh man, yeah, it's there, it's near the E, but I still continue to friggin' drive. And back in the day, man, being a drunk, oh man, I got caught up quite a few times. Idiot, kick yourself in the ass, stupid. So where this guy breaks down is just unbelievably, it's all field, woods. It's like a farming area. But I will be doing the mapping in another video. And like I said, here it says he called his father, asked if he could stay with him for the night, despite his residence being 3 hours away. He tried reconsidering things, going back to the wife and everything, but he didn't want to. 7 minutes after Brandon left home, she called him. Oh yeah, she called him. To reconcile their differences. It's unclear on what exactly was exchanged during the conversation, of course. And she was never polygraphed. I don't know why. Lie detector test. Still angry, didn't want to come home. He should go to his brother's home, who only lived 5 minutes away. With his girlfriend, 4-year-old son. Spend the night there. The discussion seemingly didn't go as planned, because 10 minutes later, the wife called Brandon's brother, Kyle, concerned for Brandon's, well-being, implying Brandon refused her notion. At 12:10, Kyle proceeded to drive to Brandon's home to check. This is what I don't get. Check on the kid. Why don't you go get your brother? Or call him. But no, he goes there, talks to her, and then he returns home. Then Brandon placed 2 phone calls to his wife, but she didn't answer. All of a sudden, she don't want to answer. 2 minutes later, called his brother. He stated that his truck ran out of gas on Highway 277 near Bronte, Texas. And he needed assistance. Then this guy goes and calls the wife and told her about the situation. She would leave a gas can on the front porch, pick up because she was going to let her phone charge on her vehicle and take a bath. Who doesn't have 2, 3, 4 chargers in their houses beyond me? You're gonna put it in the car, right? Just kill that battery. Both Kyle and Audrey drove over to retrieve the gas can. Intentionally, Kyle planned to purchase gas for him, but his paycheck hadn't transferred into his bank account yet, so the plan was to meet up, car hop to the nearest gas station. So he's gonna go pick up his brother because he had money. He should have had money. This is what this guy is thinking. The Stripes convenience store, roughly 5 miles away from Brandon's location. Alright, so I guess he was, I don't know if it was back the way he came or he was heading towards it. But there should have been a friggin' gas station in this town. The guy should have immediately went to the gas station. But here we have this guy. His check hasn't gone. He ain't got no damn money. He's just gonna car hop. He knows this guy goes, why didn't this guy go stop for gas? I expect a turn yet to explain. Then he's back to calling her. Brandon's calling his wife. Doesn't respond. Car's in the phone. Car's in the phone. Phone's in the car. 6 minutes later at 12:54, this is what I don't get. A nursing home located in Robert Lee, Texas. You're telling me a nursing home takes 911 calls in this town? 43-second long 991 with the boy. I hope I'm not in no emergency. I'm a 991 it. I didn't check this out. Obviously, it's something I'll go over in the next video, but if anybody wants to check it out, there it is. But down here, I don't get that though. Nursing home receives a frantic call. 911 call. What the hell's a friggin' nursing home taking 911 calls? That baffles my mind. Throughout the course of the conversation, there are several pieces of dialogue that are incoherent. Many people have attempted to piece together the missing links. Here is a transcript of the phone call with additional side notes to help reveal things more clearly. Emergency operator at the nursing home. In all seriousness, but that is messed up. So, when I do the mapping, I'm going to show you what this looks like, but yes, I'm in the middle of a field. I don't even know what the hell. Intelligible. I don't even use that word. Escaped. Oh, I think that's what that is. It's a word you don't know, right? And he was running when he made this call, I guess. But you gotta put in the pieces of the puzzle. So I'm in the middle of a field. I would say I just have escaped. But then he says, we just pushed some guys over. We? We're out here. The guy's supposed to be alone, but he's talking about we. Going towards Abilene on both sides. My truck ran out of gas. Abilene. Now when I go over the map, and this is going to blow your mind with this. On both sides, my truck ran out of gas. There's one car here. A guy's chasing me through the woods. Now first, he says he's in the middle of the field. Now he says he's in the woods. Please hurry. Now, like I say, there is a set of woods. There is a field. But they are, they are on both sides of the road. And then you have the bridge in front of them, which I'm going to go over the mapping. If anybody wants to look this up themselves, but I'm going to go over it and give my own thoughts and theories. Okay, now run that by me one more time. Talking over the operator. There'll be no talking to him. I accidentally ran into him. So, could it be, my thoughts and theories, that he ran into a car and ran into the wrong kind of people, period, and they got really pissed off because this guy's on drugs. Oh, you ran into them? Okay. Detective. Background noise. Detective. Who would be saying detective? Unless it was a detective. Maybe it was a cop. And then it goes on to say this, whatever he said, shoot. So what would you say to be saying, shoot? Now remember, they supposedly were two people. We're running, we escaped. So, but I wonder if he was with somebody, picked somebody up that he knew, drug user. Maybe a detective was, following him, or got wind of this, or seen him, or whatever the hell they were doing within this time period of the calls. The first guy, shoot the first guy. So my thoughts and theories is, he had someone, a guy, they shot him. Or how would he say it? Because it's got a question mark. Probably meant to say shot. Oh, they shot the first guy. So whoever's chasing him shot the guy he was with. Gunshots, of course, bang, bang. Did you need an ambulance? Background noise, whatever he's saying. Probably, get the hell away from me, help. Brandon, yeah. No, I need the cops. Okay, is anybody hurt? Crap. Must have said shit. And then hello, and that was it. So whatever this may be, the person that was chasing him probably caught up to him. Doesn't respond to the operator, but background noise seems to get closer to the phone. It's that's what I just said before I even said it. I did read this, but it's unknown what truly transpired, but the things only continue to grow more baffling. For minutes after the call, passing truck driver noticed an abandoned pickup truck with the license plate parked. Was it Haphazard? Yeah. On the highway and informs 911 about the issue. So, whatever that case may be, or how even 4 minutes after the truck comes, could it be that they were getting chased by a car, but they don't say nothing about, wheels in the field or in the woods? So I'm about to think, if this was a setup and this car was parked, or, it's just, it is. You can sit here all day and think of something, a scenario, but a guy runs out of gas and just happenly to stop or hit, or, then there was no car there when the truck got there that was hit, unless that person that they were getting chased by shot one guy, or they were getting shot by numerous people, chased by numerous people, and they were able to drag them back to their vehicle, throw them in the trunk, and get them the hell out of there. But it doesn't say nothing about no blood trail, no signs of anything, squealing tires, a car leaving the scene. This happened so fast, so quick, as you can see. But who knows if the few minutes after the phone call, how much the truck driver was there. Could have been 5, 10, 15 minutes later, but you see how quick this all happened. Unless this person was literally following him. And ever since he left that damn house, or he picked somebody up, and where he picked that person up and the people were there, and that's how he ran out of gas, because he ain't got no time when someone's chasing your ass. So that's what I'm thinking. They got chased right wherever. If they got we're running, talking about where? If he was talking about himself, I'm running, right? Common sense. But he's got we in here. So whoever he ran into with this person he's got, that's what I'm thinking. They followed him. He had no goddamn time for gas. But yet he's calling calmly on the phone beforehand, though. So that means that these people, maybe he didn't know they were following him until the point where he started to realize it. Or he realized it when he ran out of gas, and that was that. There they are behind him. The chaos begins. So many thoughts and theories you can throw into this, but that's the way I'm going with it. They were followed. He didn't know it. He was with somebody, and whoever he was with brought that attention to him. It could have been someone he ripped off from the past because he didn't pay someone if he was doing all kinds of drugs. Whatever the case may be. But in the next video, we're going to go map out the timelines. I already took some screenshots. Till that next video, be safe, take care. Always beware.